But don't forget when I send you that thing.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. What do I do now? What do I do now? Got to mute some, haven't I?
Yeah, not yet. We're live now, but don't worry about it. I'll find it when it comes up.
Right. I'm going to do the glass of water a minute. Hang on.
Yeah, you carry on, mate. You carry on.
Okay, cheers. Those great big eyes. Hang on. Hello. What do I do now?
Yeah, I sent that link into your inbox on private message.
Oh yeah. Oh, another one. Chat. Market. Yeah. Gotcha. We're going to mute what now? We're going to mute.
This is the YouTube channel, so you don't get a feedback.
Oh, there.
Yeah.
Is that it? I got it.
Yep. Yep.
I don't hear much motion like fucking zippy out there. Nottingham Paranormal Investigators. Hi guys, listen while doing stuff. Hi there, North. Sorry, North. Hi there, North Nottingham Paranormal Investigators. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, I think I watched their video because they went live the other day. I think it was yesterday's video. I think they probably took it down. They do pretty good stuff on that channel. Yeah.
I'll check you out, guys. My colleague says you're very interesting. I've not done that, so I'll give you. Thanks for tuning. Thanks for giving us. Thanks for dropping by. Most appreciated. Thank you. It was a commentary Warwick with their East Midlands. We're West Midlands. Well, we class ourselves as a commentary. Well, we're near Warwickshire really, because we're sort of going towards the Warwickshire countryside. But that's why we say commentary Warwickshire, don't we?
Yeah, that's it.
It covers that. But I was born in Warwickshire before they changed over to West Midlands. So I consider myself a Warwickshire lad, like Shakespeare. When Coventry was a part of Warwickshire, I was 10 years later after I was born. They changed it to West Midlands. Put us in West Midlands. Anyway, that's gone by now. That's history now.
Definitely check out their stuff.
Yeah, I'll check you guys out. My colleague Kieran recommends you highly. So yeah, by all means, there's some very interesting groups out there. Some great ones in the Midlands there. We've got the Ouija Brothers. Who we got? Who's pretty? There's quite a few in the West Midlands.
I think they're Warsaw or Wolverhampton. The Ouija Brothers.
There's only more in the West Midlands. There is. Who else is in the West Midlands? I'm sure there's a few other groups out there, the local as well. But including West Midlands, you mean? Possibly even incorporate the East Midlands as well, that being Derby, Leicester, Nottingham, you know, that area.
Yeah.
They're East Midlands, they are. We're West Midlands, Coventry, Birmingham, Walsall, Wolverhampton, blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
That's it.
Yes. Leicester's only 30 miles up the road from Coventry, so, you know.
That's it.
And Birmingham's only 20 miles away.
I'm just sharing this on my home on our page.
Popping by. How do I spell popping properly? Could easily turn popping into a very rude word. Yeah, pop. Yes, I love the Canada Festival, but that's just it's non-paranormal news.
You can mention it.
Yes, for fun time. No, don't ask me. No big bands there. Don't ask me the names. Wouldn't know the names, so don't ask me, please. There weren't big bands. Weren't household names. Really stretch the imagination. They're later on tonight. I went the other day, so never got the names. So don't ask me even for these obscure bands' names. So I don't know. Hi guys, listening while doing stuff. This is listening to us. So let's discuss. Let's discuss paranormal wise. What's on the agenda? We each create the agenda. There's no set notes, no rehearsal. It's what the first thing that comes into our heads, isn't it? It's never. We never set out an agenda. We're going to talk this. We're going. What's happening there? Have I clicked something?
No, that's me. Sorry. Sorry.
I heard myself there, and I silly. Trouble is, it doesn't even sound like that because you're really messing out how I sound. Because how I hear myself is far superior how you hear me. Because I hear myself differently. It's really good. I think you really are missing out. Joking aside, What have I done here? Why is that abbreviated? Hi, Nottingham Paranormal. What's happened? I put a full message there.
Well, like I say, Mark, I've been checking out a few live pages and this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
Some very interesting ones out there who's been doing some live streams recently. Watched one the other day in the graveyard, but I don't think everything. I would say that's the word paranormal.
Oh,
you know what I mean? You have to keep an open mind. Because I've watched some of these groups and some of these spirit box. Some of them say that, like they say, it ain't been like worked out. It is definitely 100% guarantees you are going to get this, that, and the other. I think certain things they do, certain things they don't. And then I think if you walk in a graveyard in the middle of the night, your mind's working overtime, and you hear little noises. Don't forget when you're in the graveyard, you're going to have squirrels, you're going to have all kind of animals running along.
You're going to get foxes, you get bloody badgers, God knows what.
And you think
there's nocturnal creatures as well, and you got your birds you sleep in the tree steering on the odd occasions as well. So there's birds, even though they're asleep in the night time, they can stir, they can make noises, as well as nocturnal creatures like foxes and because badgers, I think badgers are they nocturnal or both? I don't know. I think you get hedgehogs that I think they're nocturnal at night. I think you get. I've seen a lot of hedgehogs at night as well.
I wouldn't say everything.
They can create noise at the point of making, like Most of it probably can be explained away. It's that small percentage they can't explain as a possibility. It could be, or definitely paranormal. You know, you can explain away. Yeah.
And then
Sorry, yeah.
And then you look at sometimes when you're looking around and you hear this and you hear that, your mind do sometimes go wondering, and then sometimes you don't think logical. You think it's got to be that, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Well, it speculates to accumulate, isn't it? You deduct everything, this, that, could it be this, and that's not that. It's like you're like a detective, aren't you? What's different there? Is it this? You rule out this, you rule out that, and if you can't explain it away, there's a possibility it could be something of a paranormal, of a paranormal nature. Something you can't,
Well, most people say use your own instinct. That's the bit. Well, you can use equipment to just help you, but your main sources is yourself.
Yes, I mean you're a great tool yourself. Within yourself is a paranormal tool in itself as well. I've been told that many times. By people coming on our show.
Yeah.
The greatest tool of all is your body. It's what it picks up. Sense things, hears things. Some people are probably more sensitive and more tuned than others, which helps. Like me, like a medium or something like that. They can sense somebody, and if you've got a medium in your group, great. It's a great tool for you. It's a great tool to have in your arsenal. Of things, yourself and somebody who's a medium who's very tuned with and sensitive to picking up presence of spirits. Yeah.
And the same like I said, paranormal.
I believe in mediums. Sorry. Yes.
Sorry, same like I was saying about paranormal bullying.
Yeah.
Why do people have to bully each other?
Sorry, say again, sorry.
Why do people have to bully each other for?
I don't know, it's ridiculous. Pettiness, jealousy, pettiness. Just for the sheer fun of it, for the hell of it, because they're cowards, they shield themselves behind a computer and be anonymous.
What gets me, if you don't like it, don't sign up to these groups, don't watch them. If you've got if you've got something constructive to say it.
That's fair enough. I'm all for constructive criticism, but people like trolling for the hell of it, for fun of it as well. Not just petty jealousies or and that. It's just to annoy people, just to really piss people off, just for the fun of it, and because they can do it, they can hide by the anonymity of the internet, can't they? It's because the cowards that they are, or just they're jealous, just jealousy, and they're resentful and jealous because they've probably got more successful people liking their stuff more than this paranormal group. I don't think every old paranormal group's like. It's just I think most people are okay. It's just or groups falling out with each other. People not getting on. Okay, you hear that online, don't you?
You do.
It spills out, and on a war online or on YouTube, and one's putting their case forward, and another one putting their case, and you don't know who to believe, aren't they? I've seen that with certain groups.
But you think logical? You're all going for the same goal. You think logical? You're all going for the same goal.
Yes.
You can have your points. You can have your say.
Everybody should have the say. Don't try and belittle anybody else because their opinion may differ from yours. That's the whole beauty of it. It puts their view across. They may agree. They may see it from a different angle.
Same like with these.
As long as they're civil about it, not really civil about it.
Yeah. Same like I keep hearing about certain equipments like these spirit boxes with the aerials. Oh no, you're picking up transmission or FM thing. Okay then.
That's fair enough, yeah. Good possibility that could be true. Yeah.
Take it or leave it. Or what you can do is take out the aerial and do it that way. Then what can you say about that? Yeah.
And try another way then if it works. If it doesn't, it may not, I don't know, yeah. There's something you pick up and you say you've ruled that out, haven't you? It's not interference of any kind of way, yeah.
Oh yeah.
A lot of these a lot of equipment can be relied on. Can they give false readings? A lot can be explained, can't they? Electrical wiring can set off the what do you call it, the EF meters and all that, and other what do you call it, gadgets.
Well, this is your point, Mark. It ain't been proven. These equipment, they're on sale, but they ain't been proven it does work. They're probably like your dictaphone or your tape recorder, what you want to call it.
Oh yeah, I've got my dictaphone here actually.
You can pick up stuff on there. I ain't saying all of them are bad. Some are good. Some are. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, we can use the dictaphone because a digital recorder. I've got both here. I've got a Matex audio dictaphone, and that can be used just as good as using a digital recorder for picking up EVPs.
But it does sometimes make
cheaper as well. £15 from Aldi's that was, and my digital recorder was sent to my good friend in Australia, and they're about. This one is hang on, a Zoom H1 handy Zoom digital recorder. These are about 75 quid. These are ones that. This is the kind of ones that Zach Bagan's used in his operations. It's shaped like a rounded top. It's like a kind of old-fashioned key shape. I don't know if you can explain it really. It's rounded at the top, and you hold it. And it's a H1 handy recorder. I've got it in my hand now. Yeah, it's the same one. It's got a screen, orange screen, all that. You know, for readings, like for your readings. It's got to put a battery on it. And that's the very same one that's Zach Bagans is using investigations on ghost adventures as well. Shame I can't show it. People I can't. There's no visual.
Oh,
I've got audio. But shame we got audio there. There's audio. It's great, but there's no visual aspects to show at the moment. Because I'd gladly show it to everybody offline. You know, people are tuning into the show at the moment. I'm not sorry. Never mind. But just have to take my word for it. It's very good. Yeah, you've used this, haven't you? This very one, haven't you?
Yes, I have. That's brilliant. That one.
Last year, yeah, it's very good. Lights, handy. It's easy to put it in your pockets, your shirt pockets. It's so light and so easy to use, and so it's not awkward to use it in any shape or form. And very popular in the paranormal field. Zach Bagans, it's good enough for Zach Bagans of Ghost Adventures. Well, it's good enough for me, I say. Well, that's a good thing for them. If he's showing if he's using it, he's not Bill Chappell's equipment, but he uses other stuff. Bill Chappell invents a lot of the gadgets. He uses them for Ghost Adventures, doesn't he? Mm-hmm. And but he used H1 Zoom. I've seen it with my own eyes. So that's good advert for that company as well. That Zach Bagans is using their equipment as well, not just the stuff that's designed by Bill Chappell. Is it made by these companies, or is it Bill Chappell's got his own particular company? He's got the rights. So I don't know how it works, but they use a Zoom one, the H1 as well. So that's good for good publicity for them. Mm-hmm. If top paranormal investigators like Zach Bagans of Ghost Adventures are using them, that's a big plus for them. That's a good advertisement for their stuff, isn't it? Their gadgets, yeah. Their wares, so to speak. Yeah. It's highly, they do other ones higher than that, and they can go up to several £100, £200. But mine's 75 quid. I think their price. That's not really cheap, but compared to the other Zoom H2 or H3s, whatever they are, that's cheap.
It's cheap.
It's not compared to other probably digital recording, it's not. But in comparison to, like I said, I'm just repeating myself. Other Zoom H2s or whatever 3s, there's other ones that go higher than that, square ones, don't there? I think they're £200-300, some of them. 100 to 200. Or possibly even more than that, yeah. Not sure about 300, but £100 or more, or 200, I believe, yeah. I've seen some advertised on Amazon, yeah. Not cheap, just shop around, folks. Shop around. But you could use a dictaphone. I've got the dictaphone from Aldi's, like I said, 15 quid. I bought for Kieran as well. I bought you one, didn't I?
You did. It's brilliant, the one what you got me.
Well, it's best to have an array of equipment because you never know, one might break down and you got another one. You got backup. I always buy things for backup. Keep within your budget as well, if you can. And buy something to back it up as well. Yeah, that's why I'm suggesting. Excuse me.
I try to keep in the budget, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah. Hang on, Gemma Louise Maddock asked to join Most Haunted fan group.
Yeah, don't worry about that. I'll sort that. Carry on.
Later on. It's just relevant considering the paranormal. I just wanted to mention that.
Yeah.
Oh, you probably saw it anyway. Yeah. Do they see my face popping off all the time? The people.
Say it again.
Do they see my face as I see mine? It goes, come to watch paranormal and my face. It alternates. Do other people see that as well who tune into the show?
Yeah. It's like when you see it, it's a second delay.
Yeah, there's you poor people. I'm sorry about that. You can see my face.
Well, we have got 2 people watching. Thank you for them 2 people watching.
Thank you for tuning in. Well, we appreciate you tuning in that time, listening to our humble little show, so to speak.
Well, this show we don't go for. I know certain.
Carry on, sorry.
I know certain groups go for like the subs and this, that, and how many people. We just go with the flow.
Yes, I agree. Totally 100% about that. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I like chalk and cheddar. You take us or you leave us.
Yeah. Was it like Bulver? Was it Marmite? You love it. You love it. Or you either love it or hate it.
That's it. Yeah. We just do it because it's a hobby of ours. We just do it because we love.
There's the shows that probably people prefer to ours. That's the the beauty of the internet. There's a variety to cater for all tastes on the internet concerning paranormal radio shows or whatever app they use. I.e. Google, YouTube via Google, or was it Blog Talk Radio or the Spreaker apps? Yeah, whatever.
Well, I know certain groups. I know. One stage before all this YouTube messed around, there was loads of people on YouTube, and now they're finding the other platform because something about the settings and stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh, nightmare. Get those settings. Yeah.
Personally, myself, I have no problem. So,
no,
you know what I mean. I don't understand. All I know, you can switch on. Go to live, go to Google Hangout, and you do the chat room.
Well, we're just straight. This is not Google Chat Room you're using here, is it? I can't remember. It's just straight YouTube, isn't it?
No, this is Google Hangout.
Google Hangout. We had so many problems with that before, then, didn't we? We just couldn't get into it at all. It was because it was the wrong app. We're using Google Chrome. Weren't using Google Chrome, I think, were we? That's probably what it was.
It could, yeah. I think most things.
It could have been that because it won't open on another app, is it web browser? Is it web engine or web browser, whatever they call them? I don't know these terms. You know what I mean. Another web browser, whatever it is. Won't open on another browser. It's got to be exclusively Google Chrome for it to for the actual show to function. Google Hangouts on YouTube, yeah.
And I forgot to tell you, Mark. I didn't know. Do you know Paranormal X?
Yeah, good lads. We had them on our show not so long back. Cracking lads. Good bunch, love them.
I think Simon's left the group to do something else in the paranormal. I think.
Has he done? Is he left? Oh, bless.
Yeah.
I wish Simon from Paranormal X Paranormal X. Is he permanently gone? Is it just a temporary thing? I don't know. Is he?
No, permanently thing. He wants to spread his wings a bit and try something else. Yeah.
He's doing his own thing. He's gone his own way. So he's left Paranormal X. We wish Simon, X Paranormal X investigator, all the best for the future. We had him with Mark Smith.
That's it.
On our show there about a year and a half or so ago, and they were great guests, very interesting, great sense of humour. Didn't take themselves too seriously. Very informative, very interesting people. So top lad, top guys, completely. Yeah, right on our show. Check our shows on YouTube, and it's on there. I think it's on there. That show's on there.
Yeah, it is on there.
So if anybody wants to check our Commentary Watcher Paranormal Talk Radio on YouTube, our library of past shows, our catalogue of past shows, you're more than welcome to, and our show with Paranormal X, which with Mark Smith and Simon, that's on there from about last year, early last year. I can't believe it.
Yeah, it's when he was doing levitating. He levitated.
Yeah, that's what if you could see our faces on that time as well. We had split screens, didn't we? 4 screens or 3 screens, I remember. Yeah, that's a great show. Great show with Mark and Simon. Fantastic, great show. Good bunch of lads, top guys.
I would love to do more of that on this channel. Getting more groups on. Do a group chat.
Biggest, small alike. We don't care what size group. They could be the biggest paranormal investigating team in the world. Like, it could be. That'd be the coup. That'd be the coup, wouldn't it? Of all, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Of getting Zach Baig into Ghost Adventures, but you live in wait, don't you? Just live in hope, don't you? Live in hope. You never know. Is he that accessible? I don't know. There must be loads of people trying to get him on this. Zach and the boys, Zach from Ghost Adventures, and the rest of the crew on their respective shows.
Or not, Mark. Most of them. You have to go through their agent to get them on these shows.
Yes.
It's unfortunate.
You can't go directly for them. It's via their agent. Oh yeah, I appreciate that.
Which is a shame. It is a bit of a shame because, like they say, they made the money. They ain't got nothing to lose to go on these little small YouTube channels and this, that, yeah.
Chris Holton's a big name. Yeah, Chris Holton's a big name, and he takes time out to talk to anybody. He's a real down-to-earth bloke, and he's a big name. Chris Holton of Haunted Earth is a big name. Well, on the internet, well, he's on with Amazon now. He's with YouTube. He swapped over because YouTube were messing him about, and Google. Sorry, YouTube and Google, if you see out there. That's what he says. They quote. They penalise us now, yeah. Because we're using the YouTube Google app now. Steady boys, what you say. Seriously though, he had some kind of fallout with them. The way they were presenting his stuff on YouTube. So he decided, well, that was enough. He transferred all these videos after 2014 or 2016, I can't remember now. Anything before 2014 or 16, I can't remember, he's on there. Anything post 2016, he's all on Amazon now. That's his catalogue therefore thereon is all from 2016 onwards.
On here,
If anything before there he's still on YouTube. You can watch his old videos from going way back to 2010. So you still got access to his stuff, but his old stuff. Anything before 2014 is on YouTube. Anything after that, I think he's now on Amazon, in the Amazon channel. Obviously, all his newer stuff you can't watch on YouTube anymore because he's left completely.
See, I wouldn't mind get Derek Acora on this station, but the only problem is he has to go through the agencies.
Agents again, yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know why it goes live on Facebook, but when you like you can go on Facebook for an hour or two, but say you ask this quest to come on a YouTube channel, I don't know if it's the agent protecting him because they said he gets any criticism, but you get that across all the boards though, if you know what I mean. Yeah.
Oh, indeed, yeah. I think the more successful the group people are, the more seem to be using agents. Well, we don't. Obviously, we're nothing. We don't use agents. Chris doesn't use an agent, does he? Chris Holton, I don't think he does. you just contact him through messages and say he agrees to come on. There's no airs and graces with Chris. He's so down to earth. A really interesting, funny guy as well. Very intelligent, very informative. Brilliant. Chris Holton. Sorry, yeah, Karen.
Same like that Paul Francis. He's brilliant. He does a coffee morning. He does his Spirit Quest on a Friday. Coffee morning. Don't quote me. I could be wrong. I think it's Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And he takes his time out to do where he can. He will take it to do what he can. If you know what I mean.
Oh, that's Mr. Francis, I gather. Yeah. He's very down to earth as well. He's no airs and graces. He's top man. I like Mr. Francis. I like the top guy. Yeah, another really nice down to earth bloke. Interesting man as well. I've heard some of his stuff. I'm very, very impressed. Like Chris, very down to earth.
Oh, he's definitely down to earth.
Nice man.
He's got his own book out now. Paul Francis something.
Oh, good. Well, good luck to him. Good luck to him.
Yeah.
I would love that kind of exposure and viewers like Chris and Mr. Francis gets,
I'd just like to hear when about the people who the people who listens to us. I do like the criticism when what we're doing wrong, what we're doing right. It does help us out quite a lot. So when they do right and do put thumbs up, thumbs down, then we know where we need to go and where this, that, and the other.
Yeah,
this helps us out a bit.
Oh yeah. People don't like us, that's fair enough, you know. You can't be all things to all men or women. Sorry, I'm sexist here.
What?
That, wouldn't it? Hey?
To be fair, we have got, like you say, Angela in Australia. Who else we got?
Angela Elkington, our good friend there. I think Lorraine Scott from the United States. I think she's been on occasions. She's tuned in. I think she's both are very good friends of mine and Kieran's on Facebook. Lorraine Scott and Angela Elkington. Yeah, that's the lady who sent me that wonderful present at the Zoom one. Did you record that time? It's a couple of Christmases back. What a lovely lady! I really treasure that. She's. I should have advertised. Really, I should really have advertised the show. Really, this is all the last minute. We should have actually. I should have advertised it at least sometime this morning or the night before. Well, if you do it earlier, you still got to do reminders because people can't forget. You can do one midweek. You can do another reminder about the show to advertise the show a couple of days later. You know, if you do one you can leave it a long time, then people forget, can't we? It's the best way to refresh people's memories by putting adverts for your show.
Oh yeah.
Yes. You know, there's somebody like tuning now must hear us by chance. You know. I should have actually advertised, promoted the show a lot better though. Well, it hasn't been promoted. It hasn't been promoted or advertised in any way, shape or form at all.
Well, you could do one now.
Yes, broadcasting.
Yeah, you can do one now. No harm. We've still got 2 people listening. Thank you for them 2 people who's listening. Don't forget, you can write in the chat room to us.
I'll do that now. Just bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. It's Google Hangouts, isn't it? Google Hangouts via YouTube, isn't it? So.
And wants to come in the chat room, come live with us, you're more than welcome to.
Let's keep it sweet while I'm doing this, please.
Oh, yeah.
Keep it sweet. all 2 of them, whoever's on there. Bless them.
And I hope you're having a lovely weekend this weekend, whatever you're doing in the UK.
Oh, yes. I went to the Glasgow Festival. I didn't see any big bands there. I wouldn't know they did these obscure bands' names either. So I didn't go to the main stage. I just saw some acts on the smaller stages surrounding the main stage. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, God.
Yes.
Ooh, hang on. Oh, whoops! That wasn't me. That was the dog. That's Kieran's son.
Sorry. Yeah. That's
said the dog. Moo, said the confused horse. Nay, said the even more confused cow.
Who?
Never mind. It's a joke. Hang on. I think we found the show there.
Oh yeah.
What time we broadcast?
Sorry, Mark. We're broadcast now. We're live now.
Yeah. What time we go on? What time we go on?
9:30.
Hangout stroke YouTube, isn't it? Hangouts. So yeah, I don't know. I had mix Hangouts. Ooh, same format as before. I know. Since what 9:30 was it? Since
yeah.
Since 9:30. Please, I'm on air. I'm not. Oh, hang on a minute. Since
Carry on, Mark.
9:30 was it?
Yeah, 9:30.
Oh, I can't see these glasses on. I put GMT because we're Greenwich Mean Time, so people know it's.
Yeah.
I know we're in the UK. No. Oh, hang on. Right. I've got so. You believe this? A capital T in YouTube. It always sounds like an insult, doesn't it? YouTube, you.
Oh, what? We lost a person.
Oh dear, that's sweet. They might come back.
Yeah. They did. Back up to 2.
They might have gone for a coffee break. And there we are. So I've just advertised the show now. Hang on. Just go back there again. You see too many words, you can't highlight it in colour, you see. There's a certain amount of words. It's best to keep it brief, really, but that's the one. Oh, hang on. I've got a comma there, so. Come on. Hang on. I've put the comma in the wrong place. And we're done. That's it. Really, if I could less wording on that over the highlights in colour, it's more eye-catching than people that do that. But there's only a certain amount of certain lettering you can use. If you use too much, you can't.
Oh yeah.
I think you have it smaller. You have it really big and smaller with colouring. Then any more, it'll just go off, won't it? I think you can have it small. You know what I'm saying? That you can have colouring with smaller lettering. If you certain amount of letters to make it big and stand out, then if you any more than that, it goes small, but you can still use the colouring. Then after that, you have all the array of colours come up to highlight it. But any more after that, it'll just go blank white, just ordinary. Yeah, on your timeline page. Oh, who's this? What's this? Where are we now? Oh, we're back on. Oh. Right. Where are we? You still there?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, still here, mate. Still here.
All right.
Yeah, still here.
Where was we?
What's that? Lost our thread there, concerning what we were talking about.
Right. Yeah. It's awful, that, isn't it? I mean, don't go by notes. It's just all off like this. So if I get distracted with something on YouTube or Facebook, Facebook. Hopefully somebody can sort of. Where was it? I'm asking where was it?
When me and Mark does this live stream, we like to everyone to get involved. Whatever you want, you can come on, join it. You can join the chat room or come vibe with us and say what you want to say. You don't have to show your face if you don't want to.
That's true. Oh, we're a very friendly bunch. We don't bite. What am I saying? Well,
no.
All the time. So, it's a big talking of paranormal festivals. There's a big biggie coming up in Coombe Abbey near me. If we're having Caroline, is it? What's her name? Weidman, is it? Katrina Weidman from Paranormal Lockdown, which also stars ex-Ghost Adventures paranormal investigator Nick Groff. But she's there on her own with a few other
big stars there. I've seen the star list, so I know she's there. I must check that out in more detail. That's at the Kumabi.
That's it, Mark.
Near Coventry. Sorry.
Yeah, Kumabi. Yeah, they come.
Is it Coventry or near Coventry? Is it just outside? Kumabi, near Bentley, isn't it, Coventry?
Borderline Warwickshire, I would have thought.
Is it just inside? Is it just outside Coventry, or is it half in or half out of it? It's near Binley, isn't
it? Yeah, both, really.
Sorry, but it's sort of Coventry City Council own it, but it's not quite in Coventry, or it's not fully in or half. I don't know how it works now. But anyway, that's near. It's my neck of the woods. Having a big Parafest there. I think in November. I think isn't that sometime? I'll put that on the my Facebook page for you to see if you want. Just check. Mark Owen out at Paranormal. Paranormal Investigator. Mark Owen. Check my Facebook page at on Facebook, of course. Check my Facebook page whenever you want, and I'll advertise it on there, or of respective paranormal pages. Just check us out. We're on there. So.
I'll whip mine.
I'll gladly highlight that, promote that.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing a live show.
Sorry, live show
from Kumabi, where
it's like we're doing a live show. Yeah. Get permission, brilliant, fantastic. The guests would come by, they can interview them. People can then chat to them, ask their questions in the chat room. Brilliant, wouldn't it? If they agree to talk to us, I'm sure they'll be very cooperative. Because most people are pretty nice in the paranormal field, anyway. With Katrina on and others, and who else has been invited? I've seen some of them. Someone listed there. I don't know who they are. I think Katrina Weidman from Paranormal Lockdown. That's the only one I know so far. There must be other big names there. There's other names I'm they're probably interesting people. I've nothing against it, but I've not heard of them as such. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because get to know them, find out. You know, that can always change after the festival, can't it? I think.
Oh yeah.
Chat to them, get to know them, and then promote the stuff. And there's loads of people out there consider the paranormal field. You know. I don't think there's there many big names? I must check that out. Who's going there? The big names in the paranormal field, or you know, that's the only one I can think of at the moment. Is Katrina Weidman from Paranormal Lockdown, which is also starring Nick Groff, the ex-Ghost Adventures investigator. I think they're doing something. Are they doing something? Have they got a video out? They did the Underground. They were doing something. Just gone now. August, just gone late August, wasn't it? Can you fill us in on that, Kieran? So I guess concerning Katrina and Katrina Weidman and Nick Groff from the Paranormal Lockdown.
I think that was on. Last night. I think it was on last night on Red. Is it Quest Red on TV? And I think it was on there last night. A brand new show. Yeah.
All right, they're doing some great big coverage of the disused Oldwick station, underground station, which is no like it's disused now. I think underground station, part of the Tube network in London. There, Oldwick, which is Saxon, it's Old Saxon for old town. Oldwick means it's Anglo-Saxon for old town. Oldwick means old. It literally means old town in Anglo-Saxon. So it's an old name, Oldwick. This disused part of the YouTube, the Tube network. Say YouTube. Take two. Natty back to the start. The rail tube, the underground. They call it the Tube, the underground Tube network. That's the disused part of the line. Yeah. It's supposed to be very haunted. That.
Yeah.
They showed snippets of it. They're supposed to have heard voices in these parts of the tunnel areas. These certain sections of the Oldwick underground, disused part of the underground. They left static cameras running as well, but on 4 screens after that promotional thing and showed snippets of it. But it's on. I didn't see it. Didn't catch. I sort of looked and didn't catch anything unusual, anything of I suppose paranormal nature at all. There.
Oh, did you watch it yesterday? Did you?
No, I think you sent me that link, didn't you? Some of that last week.
I recorded it, and I recorded it from. Yeah.
They were promoting it, weren't they? They did a snippet. It was quite a long, 50 minutes. This was promoting it. They were discussing things, but showing snippets of their of the investigation they did of the thing. I did. Like, it's gone now, but so you've got the recording of it, the actual video of it from YouTube.
No, on TV. It was on TV.
Investigation, the whole investigation they did on the Old Wick line, underground.
Yeah,
in London.
Yeah,
because that what I watched was only a snippet of it. Just they were chatting and talking about it and showing snippets of it, promoting it.
I think if you go to Quest Red on the internet, I think.
Oh yeah. Quest Red, ladies and gentlemen, just check
reality TV. You can watch it like that.
Quest Red, is Quest Red, is that YouTube or Facebook now? Facebook page, isn't it?
No. You just type it in the internet and then you can watch it that way.
Quest Red.
Like,
put that. Type that into your search engine and respective search engine and see what comes up. That video, that full investigation should be on there on that respective page. Yeah.
That's it. You just go on the internet. It ain't on. Well, you probably is on Facebook, but when you see this,
because they just done. Yeah. They've only just done that now. So August 30th, wasn't it? Something like that.
That was yesterday. The news shows.
That's 2 days ago.
Yeah.
I might check that out later on. Yeah. Love what they do. With Katrina Weidman and Nick Roth. Paranormal Lockdown, very good show. Some great evidence of court.
And that's Stage Power.
Yeah, they did one. I think there's one they show the snippets from I don't know what investigation they did. There's some kind of, was it the Drake Globe tunnels or some kind of disused hospital? I don't know whether it's in the UK or in the US. They had this disembodied screen. You know, it's a big Class A EVP, wasn't it? Where you can hear it with your ears, isn't it? Class A, that's it, Class A, or was it AVP, auditory voice phenomenon? I forget now. All these terminologies. Should brush up. I used to know more. I'll brush up again. I think it was a Class A. They hear it. They heard it with their ears. They heard it. Of course, they heard it on their audio equipment as well. They heard it with their ears. It was very clear, crystal clear. Scream. They went running towards it with a scream, source of the scream, but obviously couldn't find anything. Lady screaming, it was a girl screaming. Yeah, I think some kind of disused mental hospital somewhere. I don't know whether it's the UK or the US though. That was quite an interesting one. Check that's on YouTube, so to check that. You want to check that out? That's probably on the red. What do you call it? That page again?
It's called Quest Red.
Quest Red. That may be on there as well. So check that out. That's concerned. That's video snippet. I was just referring to them. So that may be on there. Just Kieran, you'll post it in the most haunted film group. Oh, see, multitasking, eh? You're doing that, the show, and checking on Facebook at the same time, eh? Multitasking.
No.
I won't have it, you know. I'm jealous. I won't have it. Multitasking,
no.
Also. What do you like? Honestly, can't take them anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Multitasking. I won't have it. No. Not while I'm doing this show, you know. No, seriously though. Check that video out. Those videos out on Red. Was it Red Crest again? Red Crest. I've been on that. I'm sure they do a Facebook page as well, don't they? Not. I'm sure they are. I can't remember that.
But I think you can get it on. What's that company called? You can get it on Sky. You can get it on BT. You can get basically any platform on TV. I think even Freeview. You can get on what's that? Talk TV. I think the channel's on most of them stations anyway.
Yes.
But I think it's every Friday at 9 o'clock.
Good stuff. Thanks for that. Well, that's very informative. That's very interesting.
Well, I didn't know I had the channel, so I checked out the promo to the video, what they was doing. and I checked out online that channel, and it come up with a channel. So, yeah, you should have it on yours.
Yeah. Okay. Lovely. Brilliant. Somebody's acknowledged my post there. Lorraine Scott. That's a very.
Fancy joy in Lorraine.
Lorraine, if you're out there, can you hear us? Join us. I've just got to make overtures to her. She'd like to come on our show. Like,
she can come in the chat room. She don't have to show her face. She can come live with us.
No, there's no anonymity there. We're anonymous as well. We're just voice. Never mind. Let alone the guests. Thank God for that.
It's unfortunately my webcam ain't working yet. I will get around to get a new webcam.
I've got some spare ones here. You can have one of mine. Just mention it. I'll have one of mine if you want.
Yeah.
So I got a spare one. Don't have to fork out. I've got plenty here. I won't give you. There's one that I won't give you. I've got 3 there. It's not. It has compatibility issues with it. It's a Texit one. Or is it a Trust one? Trust brand from Wilkinson's store. So I had trouble with it. It may work with yours. You might have to try it, but if not, I'll probably give you another one as well.
That's all right.
Got the round one, the Logitech one. I've got that small one for laptops, and I've got that one, that Trust web camera as well. That you may be all right. There may be compatibility issues with you. I'm not sure that will work or not though. Because I couldn't get it to work at all. It's only about £10, a cheap one.
True.
Well, do you want that? Do you want try that Logitech one, that brown one, for the time being?
Yeah, I could try that one out.
I'll keep that. I reckon I lent you that the last time, didn't I? I think I got 2 there anyway. So, do you want the small one? It's more newer. That's for the laptop though. Anyway, there's 2 there. There's 2 there. Either one of those you can have if you want. So you can choose. If you want the big one, the big Logitech one. That'd be better. More suited, I think. Yep. It works after 8 years, 9 years. It's nearly 10 years old now. So yeah, you're more welcome to have that for the time being. Oh, you should have said that, mentioned that. I'd have sorted that out. I should have come up. Anyway, we'll get it sorted anyway. Right. Anyway, we must press on. I'm just going to message Lorraine here.
Yep.
Just why I have to get on there.
Definitely have to get a guest on.
Yeah. Oh, I can't spell joy now. I give up. Oh, yeah, indeed. My typing skills not as good as anybody else.
You carry on, Mark. You carry on.
Right, I'm all said and done, Elite. Oh, well, trust me, getting itch. And that's just gonna. Oh, hang
on. Mark.
Hello. Anything happened? Any developments? Developments, sorry.
Yeah, in the chat room. Yeah.
Hello, Angela from Australia. Hello. Hey, Angela from Australia, our good friend. Hi, Mark from Australia. Good morning here. Oh, bless you. Thank you, Angela. I'm just going to type. Oh, what the hell's happening here? Hang on. Our good friend and. Right. It's not a bit of a message, you know. I'm corresponding with Angela verbally. It's nice to leave a message just the same. So,
yep. You carry ahead, Mark.
So that's my tapping skills, are they? There's Devon. And virtually non-existent.
Especially got these glasses on, I can't see what I'm doing.
I wonder how the weather's over Australia. I wonder if it's...
What's weather like over there? What's the weather like over there, Angela? Is it... Oh, yeah, hang on. Oh, yes. Hang on. Oh, I got full there. Hi, Angela. Lovely to have you. These glasses. Hi, Angela. Let's just go over what I've written. Lovely to have you on our show again. See, Angela, aka Aussie Woman, is a regular in our chat room, regular guest in our chat room, ladies and gentlemen. And it's great to have her on the show again. Like I said, you're more than welcome to pop in any time. Yeah, there's 3 watching now. That's great. And we've been going now, broadcasting since 9:30 GMT here in the UK. So
yeah, like you say, you can join.
Angela's responding concerning that question about the weather. Says cool morning and sunny. It is 7:33 a.m. Sunday morning over there. So we're what? 8 hours behind. Or are they 8 hours forward? Okay, I can never remember. Oh, they're 8 hours ahead of us. We're 8 hours behind. It's either way, isn't it? You can say that either way, can't you? So we're both right, I think, in saying that. I think all these time zones. Look at the time zones in America. There must be big. There must be time zones in Australia as well. Because it's a huge continent. It's not just a country. It's a continent in itself. It's massive. Amazing continent, amazing country, amazing continent. You know, you sound right.
Mark,
big, almost as big as the United States. Massive, absolutely huge. Hello,
Mark.
Ted Australis.
Do you reckon she would get
that's Southern lands? That's what it's from the Latin. Hello, Ted Australis. That's hence where the name Australia comes from. Ted Australis, the Southern land. Hello. I didn't Google that. I knew that. Sorry.
I'm still here.
Right. Where was I? Sorry, I've gone off another. I've gone off another direction. Nothing to do with the paranormal. I get carried away. Carry on.
Do you know they're 8 hours ahead here in Australia? Yeah.
Yeah, 7 or 8 hours. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you reckon they can tell me the lottery numbers before it comes out over it?
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be much appreciated. So I could put the lottery on.
Aussie Woman, aka Angela, has asked, have you guys been out spirit hunting lately? No. Not as much as we'd like to. No, it's just we have some commitments these days and other things. We'd like to be doing more than we've actually been doing, which is virtually non-existent. I think I did a bit on my own there last year, didn't I? And then we did that little gathering at Kenilworth Abbey Fields graveyard, St Nicholas Church near Abbey Fields there in Kenilworth there, didn't we? We did that panel investigation around the graves, and we were asking questions back in July last year.
Well, I've been doing some on my
separately.
own.
We've not been working as a unit as we like to be, not as a separate tight unit as such. We've got to do their own things. We'd be fragmented, really. Yeah. We'd love to get together again.
I've been doing some, but nothing to like publish. Like evidence wise, if I had some kind of evidence while I've been doing it, I would have put something on. But at the moment, I've been going out, but nothing to report about. If you know what I mean.
Yeah. It could take you a long time to get some kind of energy. It's not going to come. You could get it straight away. You could wait months, possibly even a year or so before anything remotely of a paranormal nature, i.e. EVPs, or could come up on you. You know, it's just the way it goes.
One thing they don't do, they don't come out command. Because you've got a camera and this, that, and the other, or tape recorder. They do not come out on the command.
I wish they would. They're making things all easy, wouldn't it? They can photobomb my photographs anytime they want.
I think that's what most people want, but they don't. I've seen some. I have seen some videos where people are like trying to wind them up, goad them, and half the time I think to myself, they ain't going to respond like that. They're intelligent. They ain't going to respond because you asked or you try to goad them to just do what you want them to do.
But there again, you get evidence. There again, you get visual evidence, and there's people who are going to scrutinise it and think there's a lot of fakery out there. Unfortunately, they're going to be sort of very, sort of very sort of not skeptical, sort of cynical and skeptical about it. You know. There's no, and I don't blame them either. You know, there's a lot of fakery out there. It's sad to say, you know.
Well, Paul Francis, he did a video. He set up in the studio, and all you've seen, you can go to Paul Francis on YouTube, 111, and it's a video on there in his studio where he set up a camera, and all you see is like I wouldn't say all, but some kind of shape or something, if you know what I mean. I wouldn't say it would.
Yeah.
I definitely wouldn't say it does, but I wouldn't say I can't explain what that was.
Yeah. Oh, can you interrupt you, sir? Kieran, Angela's asked, Kieran, I suppose, been using his spirit box. Have you been using your spirit box without informing me, Kieran?
I've been using it where I'm living and where I can go on my push bike.
Oh, naughty boy! Never told me about it. Oh, naughty boy! Oh,
I've been to Kumaba. I've been to Billy Woods, but nothing so far.
Busy lad. Oh yeah. You could wait. It could be wait for an eternity to get anything. It's not. It could be a long slog, mate. Or you may be lucky and get something straight away. And it's not. It's always going to be the latter, unfortunately. You know, these shows, these slick paranormal shows. You think they get paranormal investigations every time? They probably have to wait months on ends to get anything.
Well, these paranormal shows, as you know yourself, they're for like entertainment purposes only.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I would expect. Okay, so it's probably 95% it's all thingy. Then probably the 10% they probably get something, but at that week or 2 weeks at that location, it's taking that long to pick up that small little evidence.
There may be shows that never get up there because they've got nothing at all, and then they start looking again another time. They don't have a 3-week period where they film. I don't know because the impression you get, they get evidence every bloody week, but it's not like that. It's just behind what actually goes on. These shows can. A series can take up to nearly a year, possibly, or more, nearly a year or a year or so to make, to complete, surely. They're all from the year before, aren't they?
Yeah.
They must take a long time. People like, a lot of travelling and this and that. There's no guarantee you're going to try and get evidence. And like I said, these spirits aren't going to come on queue, like you said. Ghosts, EVPs or whatever. Or,
that's why I watch certain groups, what's on YouTube, but I won't agree with what everyone else in the chat room. You can have 100 or 200 people. It's like Chinese whisper, because that person says on the camera, "Did you not hear this?" One person going to say this, that, and the other. Then it's like Chinese whisper. Then it gets all muddled up. I wouldn't say everything is paranormal. If you know what I mean. That's what you got to read into the word paranormal.
Paranormal. You know what I mean? It's exceptional. It's above being normal. So that's what it means, isn't it? Kind of thing. It's Latin, isn't it?
You got to keep your eyes open. Don't think everything's down to the paranormal. Things can be explained, but it's too many people. Like I say, when you have a big, massive fan base, it's like Chinese whisper through the chat room. I watched it on certain groups, and it's like, do you know what I mean? Yeah. I could be totally wrong. That's my opinion, but
we may not get evidence anything for about it could be a year or so. We don't know. But when we do, I tell you what, the flags will be out. I'll be popping the champagne. I'll tell you that we get something we consider, which is good chance that it is a paranormal nature, i.e. EVPs, whatever. Because of course the best one is the visual evidence, like a poltergeist activity or an actual full-blown, full-bodied manifestation. They're the holy grail of the paranormal field, that necessarily, isn't it? They're the full-bodied manifestation. And they've occurred, but they're exceedingly rare.
Well, that's true. If you did catch something on your dictaphone, when you was at university, you was in the wood. You did state you were on a campus. You did say it was a certain time at night. You couldn't count. Count. It could have been noise from the background, but you had something on the tape recorder what you couldn't explain. It could have been students making noise from further a distance, but you did capture something there.
Yeah. But if you know it's from the source of the building, I think there's nobody. We know where it's come from. There's nobody around, and so from that corner, you've heard it, and you've detected the source where it's come from. And as you go over, there's nobody there. That's just going to make you think as well, isn't it? And you know there's nobody around. You check outside. You still check outside it. You've got to do that. I suppose.
Well, I have been over the university where you went to do your.
Isn't it? Yeah.
I've been over there, and at a certain time, it is dead as a doornail, if you know what I mean, over the university.
Yeah. All right. Oh, can I just interrupt you there? Angela, Aussie woman, aka Angela, our good friend from Australia, has asked, when I video orbs at home, I ask nicely if they would like to have their video taken. They come all flying towards you. Be nice. They respond. That's a good point. Yeah, people are very goad and disrespectful and the abusive, and she's also Angela's also added, Chris Holt is a good example of being pleasant to spirits to get a good response. That's a fair point. I can't argue that at all. Thank you for that, Angela. Thank you very much. That's a good way to. We like to do that. We don't goad. I don't goad. I'm very polite and ask. I ask very pleasantly, but there's people who do goad to try to get a response and provoke. That's another approach, but I don't like using it. I don't think you like using it either, Kieran. Yeah, we're very respectful.
I won't goad because. Oh, sorry, I wouldn't goad a spirit because I would say they're smarter than what you think. You know what I mean? We're don't forget, you got two worlds, if you can say. It's our world and it's their world. You know?
We're invading their space, their world, aren't we? That's where they're haunted. They're frequenting that place, aren't they? If it's an intelligent spirit, of course, it's a residual. It's just a stone tape recorder. It just repeats stuff as well. What was I going to say there? I forgot what I was going to say there. Now so something's gone there. I slipped my mind. Oh, it's gone. What was I going to say?
I hate when that happens.
But I'm just saying, if you've done your history or something, you're not going there into a blind investigation, and there's some nasty. You read there's a nasty person lived there and died there, and the ghost is reputed still haunt this location. Can you be nasty then? If it's a nasty ghost of a murderer or whatever, some really nasty person who's a nasty person in life. Can you be goad? Can you goad him then? Can you goad and be nasty and be abusive to them then to get response? If it's a nasty ghost, can you make that an exception? I don't know. Or do you think you should be nice and polite always?
I think you should be polite and nice wherever you go. If it is a bad spirit, as long as you've got protection and as long as you know what you're doing.
Oh, that might be me. Oh God!
I would say tread careful because you can't go blind because you don't protect yourself and you don't know what's going to follow you home. You know what I mean? So.
Yes, be careful. That's yes. There's also that side as well. Be careful.
If you don't know what you're doing and this, that, and the other, you ain't gonna show common sense or some kind of thingy.
Yeah. And if you're not sure and you don't know what you're doing, you're not confident, whatever. Just say be nice. Be pleasant anyway. Is what you're saying, isn't it?
That's not the weak one.
You might get a correct response, and he may be abusive back, regardless if you're nice or nasty anyway. So,
same
you may tell you to beat it, get out of here, or F you. Regardless if you're pleasant or nice to him or not, he's a nasty ghost anyway. So
it's the same back about these Ouija boards. People go on the Ouija boards, but some people don't really. It's a myth. It's okay. You can get on the Ouija board. This, that, and that. How do you know what you're playing with if you don't understand yourself? You're trying to get intelligence and you're playing on a Ouija board. You don't understand that board yourself. You don't know what kind of doors you're opening and all this.
Dabbling with the Ouija boards, yes, there can be
I know people
sort of double-edged sword, really, can't it?
What people ask
dodgy.
People ask us, oh, it's a myth. It's a myth. How do you know that's a myth? How do you know that's a myth? If you know what I mean. How do you know you ain't opening doors? How do you know something ain't going to happen? Probably not to you, but to someone else who you probably know or something.
Yeah.
It's in a paranormal. It's a mild. It's a mild thing, if you know what I mean. You just got I don't know. Tread careful what you're doing. Show respect. This, that, and the other. I have seen some people on there where they have shown respect, but to a certain degree, they by goading them on this, that, yeah. They don't come on command. They don't, because you're standing in a certain location. Blah blah blah. All this, that, yeah. As I was saying, when you're on locations, you're on the open field or farmland or countryside, you're going to get sheep, lambs, foxes, birds, this, that, and the other. Not everything's down to the paranormal. If you know what I mean. Like I say, probably 5% or 10% is, but most of it ain't, if you know what I mean. And that's where that Chinese whisper comes on, if you know what I mean. Oh, did you hear this? Because I caught this on camera. Oh, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. The only way you know if it's genuine, fully percent, is if you're in an investigation yourself. You get that EVP, you know that equipment's brand new, you've seen it opens in front of your cellophane, and you use it and you play it back, you check the back, nothing's been tampered with, you use it, ask a question, you get the EVP. That's when you know 100% sure that anything is genuine. If you catch it yourself,
Well, yeah, don't get me wrong. I ain't saying some of these groups what do.
I'm not saying that. No, that's the only way you'll know 100%. There is some. I don't think there's people that go out deliberately to dupe anybody. They might have mistaken something to be paranormal and passed it off. That's happened. There's some genuine mistakes there. Not people are not all unscrupulous and deliberately make something up to pass it off as paranormal as well. You've got to remember that as well. We all make mistakes. It can be then it's proved down the line it was nothing. It was debunked and there wasn't anything to do with the paranormal nature, whatever it was, whether it was an EVP or whatever. That's all.
Angela will agree with me. I bet you. If all of those, like I say, take all the bickering and spies and this, that, and what everyone's working for. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We'll get there one day. Those groups will get there one day and capture what we need to capture.
Oh, I just missed it out. So Angela mentioned, cleanse yourself after a session, because as Kieran says, they can be with you when you get home. Yeah. And Angela's added, I nearly burnt my crumpets because listening to you both. I just answered now. Obviously jokingly, of course. Careful there, Angela. We have this effect on people, I'm afraid.
Make sure you got a comfort for me.
We have this adverse effect. Hang on, I must go for a little break a minute. Back in a minute.
Yeah. That's £25. But over here with the weather at the moment, my crops ain't working out too much. We're growing my own tomatoes and this, that, and the other. Oh, the weather's up and down, up and down. At the moment, it's cool down. I just can't get my crops to work right. Mark should be back on in a minute. I wonder who's that. Hold on. Hello, Mark, are you there? Mark? Nope, still going for a 10 minutes break. Thank you for the 3 people who's watching tonight. Don't forget, you can come in the chat room and start chatting away and get involved if you want to. You're more welcome to. While Mark's banging and clattering in the background.
Back here.
There you go. I knew he'd be back sooner or later.
I'm ready to try and do it.
I'm here. I just got a quick break there for a minute.
I thought I heard.
My legs are getting numb.
I thought I heard you.
Not singing downstairs.
Oh, was you singing downstairs?
Singing an old song it was, be careful. I'm giving them all away on that, you know. That was it. Anyway. Now, where was we? What was that rude? No, tough, slightly.
Well, I was on about at the moment with the weather over.
Yeah, okay.
I was on about the weather over here with my planting tomatoes and potatoes and stuff like that. It ain't come out so far because the weather's been all over the place.
Well, it's not been good for veg at all. A lot of fruit and veg have died, haven't they?
Well, it's picked up again. This week must be picking up again with the heat wave.
I think we've passed now and it's gotten a bit cooler now.
Well, posted is meant to pick up this weekend.
Anyway, I can't wait for the shorter nights because then it's great to go out panel investigating.
Well, yeah, I think
it's always best that time of year.
Isn't it? True, too true.
Well, you can get EVPs any time of the day, but it's always better atmospheric at night, and there's less people at night, as I say.
Well, it's the 1st of September today.
Yeah.
So next month you're in Halloween season in October. No, it's September. Yeah.
The witching hour's near, isn't it? Not far off now.
Yeah.
Where are we now? So it's just less than. So it's just less than 8 weeks away. 8 weeks away, yeah.
Yeah. So you see me flying around on the broom, you know it's me.
And he's got his L plates on, so be careful. He might crash into a chimney or a tree. So. But when he's passed,
that's it.
When he does pass his test, he'll have a green sign saying P. So to warn all broom users at the time that he's just passed, so be still wary of him. That's when you start learning to use your broom. Seriously, what was that? What was I talking about before I went away?
Oh, I have to go for a break there. My legs are getting just stiff. I have to get circulation in my legs. Sit in one position. Right, what was I saying? Hello? Kieran? You've gone? Are you with us? It's like I'm holding a sound here, ladies and gentlemen. Are you with us, Kieran? Cool. Right. I'll keep thought going while Kieran's. Well, what's happened to me? I've lost Kieran there.
Maybe 1 minute, Mark.
Okay, fair enough. His voice has got to be higher, Kieran. But that's your voice. Okay, thanks. Thanks, Hayley. Whoever
No
that is. Oh, thanks, Hayley. Cheers. Aussie woman, aka Angela, says cool nights would be good for sessions outside. Cool equals clear atmosphere. Yeah, true. It's a good point.
That's it, Mark.
Hello.
What are you hammering?
Sorry?
I thought you're hammering something then.
I was finishing off a bowl of cereal. Some Kellogg's Special K. Well, Aldi's version of Special K, that is. Special K. Well, Aldi's version of Special K. It's like a mixture of wheat and rice, isn't it? Special K. Rice Krispies meets.
That's it.
I don't know. Wheat flakes or something. No. But Aldi's version. Very nice. I'm very hungry though. I think much there. So not very good. Not very wise eating this time of night either before we go to bed. It's a cheesy very bad feel. Keeps you awake because you.
I did tell you about that.
I think that's an old wives' tale as well. I think anything you eat in general, regardless of what it is, can be not detrimental to your sleep. Yeah. You're supposed to not eat an hour before you go to bed. You can have something light. Usually, I have glasses of water before I go to bed. I didn't eat much there, so I'm saying. I could go for another hour if you want.
Right, you carry on, mate. You carry on.
Do you think these? I'll just to all the people in the chat room out there, whatever, whoever's out there. Obviously, it's only Angela at the moment. And yourself, Kieran. Do you think these parafests are value for money as a whole?
I would say a hit and miss. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I would say yes and no. Yes, it can be entertaining. It's not guaranteed when you go to these festivals you are going to pick up something. Price, all different group where you go and what guests they bring in. It all depends on the price wise. You getting something from America, basically what you're paying for, entertainment, wherever you're going on the location, and you're paying for the guests to come over here from abroad, so they got a top. It all varies on different prices where you go, who you're seeing, and what guest speaker is seeing.
That one we want to go to, is it worth it? Because you've got 3 packages, haven't you? I'm saying. 3, isn't there? The basic one, the mid-range one, there's no investigation. Is it an investigation, the mid one? Or is it you get everything apart from certain things you don't get in the top package where everything is covered? You get everything, but you obviously paid a lot more, yeah.
Each to their own. Each to their own. I ain't been to that one, but I ain't saying it's bad. I would say if you got a good income or whatever, yeah, go by all means, go buy it. If I had the money, I would do it myself. I wouldn't say it ain't going to be bad. Entertainment wise, it's going to be good. Meet and greet the guests. Bit of paranormal investigation ain't too bad. Like I say, it all depends. I won't say don't go to it because it depends what you can afford. Really, that's what it comes down to. It depends what you can afford. Yes. I can go somewhere else, but not meet them top stars or them well-known faces and slightly get it more cheaper, and at the same time still have the same experience. If you know what I mean.
Yes, yeah. I don't know whether we want to get this one's it's right up our street just up the road from us. That's it's actually Coombe Abbey. You must find out the details. You did have the details concerning the price ranges of the packages, didn't you? That Tara Fest stuff. That's going to take place in November later this year. Next November, isn't it?
I say, if you do get a chance, do go along to it because, like I said,
promotes, I guess. Yeah,
they have got good. They have got good entertainers who's going to be there.
There's got a medieval feast. They got a paranormal investigation. You talk to the actual the VIP, the
VIP,
paranormal VIPs that are going to be there as well. Like, for example, Katrina Weidman from Paranormal Lockdown. She's going to be there. I don't know about the other ones yet. I'm going to find out who else is there. Who's more know of. That's the only one I know of at the moment. Because I looked at that poster, I didn't know any of them apart from Katrina Weidman. There might have been other ones, somebody there on there. I can't remember, but that's the only one that stood out. It's a bit surprised, really. I thought there'd be more household names on that adverts you gave me that time.
Yeah, I will check
bigger names. Yeah. There weren't many big names there. Any Katrina Weidman. That's the only one I knew. The others I did not know who they were at all. That's they're not good guess. They probably are, but they're not. But I thought they'd be getting established stars there. Big stars.
They have got big stars.
Maybe I've heard them. I don't know. Yeah.
What's coming over? If you know what I mean. I ain't met them myself, but I know they're pretty big in their field.
I have to find out who they're inviting. A bit more information on that. So yes, we do a bit of research. If we ever do commit ourselves to going there, or whatever package we consider to buy. Yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely say, if you have got the money, go to it because I think it's value for money. If you can afford it, go to it.
Yeah.
If you wait, look around, but you still get the same in the other groups, and I reckon the other groups you still wouldn't be disappointed what you get, what they would offering, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is shop around.
Yeah. So what's the top package there? I can't remember. Can you name the prices there? That price for the main package, the top of the range package out of the three. Was that £100?
I ain't got a clue. Hold on.
Let's go back over that again. You did send me the advert. You did send me the details and the promotional ad there on the Facebook page there some months back, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we'll check that out later on. I'll find out before I commit ourselves what we get. I have to go over the real life, refresh ourselves there. So just keep within your budget and what you can afford. Yeah, if they could. Do they all give packages, or do they just give you got to pay the top whack and that's it? There's no choices. They can be that as well, can't they?
All I'm saying, it depends where you go, and it depends what you like, and it depends what you see. It is cheaper versions out there, but whatever you can afford, just go out and experience whatever group you want to go to. Just go out and enjoy yourself.
Yeah. Can you not disagree with that? I can't
say it again.
Can't disagree with that at all. No, exactly. Yeah, can't disagree with that at all. Can't disagree with it. No, agree with it. Yeah. Oh, wow. I heard a ghostly voice.
Who was that? I think it was, it would be November the 8th. November the 8th, Paris stage at Q Abbey. Till the 8th till the 11th.
Let's put my false sheet back in and I'll move it. My glass eye. Just put my false teeth back in my glass eye. They come out there. Sorry about that. Oh, spit the secrets out. Hello.
Hello.
Where was I? Yeah, it can be. It's a lot. Very expensive. Very expensive. These parapets. Depending on what's the offer. It will vary, like you say. Oops, just heard myself. My zippy voice there. My alter ego. How you hear me, and not how you should hear me. The voice I hear. I think you're missing out there, folks. You're just robbed. It's quite a great voice. It really is. Well, it's very narcissistic here. So what is this? Let me see. I was going to say something.
Let me see.
So, where do you want to do? Can you get time to do investigation? I don't know whether you're going to do something together. Get time to join forces, pool our resources together.
To be fair, Mark, the cheapest price is £65.
65 quid.
Yeah.
Oh, bless. Angela's going there. Got to go, guys. To get ready for church. Got to go, guys. Got to go, guys, to get ready for church. Take care. Take care of both of you. God bless. Here we go. Can you throw it there? I have to say goodbye to Angela. Bye, Angela. Thanks for coming on the show. Most appreciated. Great questions there from our lovely friend in Australia.
Bye, Angela. God bless.
Bye, Angela. Hang on. Oh, it's a shame. You gotta go. You gotta go. It's a time difference over there. It's a shame it's at the same time here. And she's been on all night with us, so I think most of the night anyway. But it's a big time factor difference of 7 or 8 hours. Morning over there, it's still late at night here. Yeah.
I would say so, Mark. I would say so.
Yeah, hang on. Yeah. Morning out there. It's strange. Different time zones. It's 2nd of September over there now, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, 7 hours into 2nd of September. It's strange, isn't it? It's weird, isn't it? We're 7, 8 hours behind, whatever. Yeah, 7 hours behind, I think. Bless. All these. Any new Ghost Adventures have you seen of late? No? Just finished up.
The new one started on the 19th.
Oh, you mentioned that, and Most Haunted too.
Yeah.
Oh, nice one. Excellent. I should tell the 19th of this month. Yeah. Is it really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Still going strong. Still going strong. Still going strong. There we go. Got Most Haunted to go since 2002, and Zach Bagans, he's been going since the pilot was 2004. The first series was 2008. He's been going 10 years. The Taps with Jason Hort and Grant Wilson. I think that started in 2006, somewhere. A bit earlier than Ghost Adventures, I think. Correct me, anybody out there? Correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's right. What I'm saying.
I know who I need to get on our show.
Who's that?
Paranormal Stage.
Okay, good, because I really need to.
Paranormal Stage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Who they? Can you explain who they are? What they're at? Obviously, it's about the paranormal, but a bit more depth there.
Well, you know what you're on about. Kieran Abbey. They come to Kieran Abbey.
Are they? Oh, I see. Are they? Oh, they're on the guest list. I see. Oh, yeah. Oh,
No,
that'd be interesting.
That's the company who's running it.
Paranormal Stage.
Yes.
Ah, I thought it was a paranormal investigators.
No.
So it could have been. Oh, there's so many strange names out there. Oh, they're actually responsible for the event at Kim Abbey. Then I see they're behind the organised. They've organised it. This company, Paranormal Stage. Ah, I see. Yeah.
Mum, Misty's done something to his hand.
What do you mean?
I'm just wondering. They must have staged those events, paranormal events up and down the country, not just here in the Midlands. They must have staged events up and down the country now. That as well. Paranormal Stage.
Oh yeah, they do it all over, mate. Nottingham, they do it in the West Midlands, they do it up north, they do it all over, mate.
Isn't there other companies do the same thing as well, of course, promoting and staging events up and down the country too. Yeah, I'd love to go to this one. If not, I don't mind going further afield, London, whatever, Manchester, Liverpool, so be it. If need be, yeah, it doesn't have to be local. It just happens this one's local. So I'm just interested in possibly going there, go and see it. That's what it's all about. It's the experience of Paranormal Fest. Or whatever package we choose for ourselves, yeah. Like you said, it's a bit mixed. People get a good press or a bad press, depending who they're dealing with, what companies set them up, yeah. Packages, I suppose, yeah. I'm still going to pay, yeah. Hello, you still there? Hello? We lost him. Lost Kieran there.
Sorry.
Mark calling Kieran. Come in, Kieran. Mark calling Kieran. Come in, Kieran.
Okay, sorry.
Where you heard that from? Where you heard a similar call like that before?
I don't know what happened there.
Yeah.
Bit weird.
Oh, you were there. I thought you just gone somewhere for.
No.
It's a little boys' room break. Yeah, what I mean.
No.
It's all right. Yeah.
We've still got two viewers. We've still got two viewers. Your two viewers won't want to come in. You're more than welcome to.
All right.
Don't be shy.
North Nottingham. If North Nottingham Paranormal Investigators, you're there listening. Come on, join us chat room if you want. You're more than welcome to.
Or you can come online.
Join in again if you want. So they've already joined in. They're listening. Yeah.
Or come alive with us.
Aye, give us a chat about your group and what paranormal investigations you've done. And use it as a platform to promote your group and your investigations. You know, you're more than welcome to. It's a free platform. We don't mind. What do you say, eh? Huh?
Well, anything to help any fellow member, if you don't.
Indeed, yeah. I'll check them later on. North Nottingham Paranormal. They've got their own YouTube page, haven't they? And Facebook page, of course, as well. Yeah. I'll give the guys. Check you out, guys. Thanks for coming on our show earlier on. If you're still here, you're more than welcome to come on and chat with us.
Like I say, like I said, Mark, we're big excitement. This, that, and the other. We don't do it for how many likes or how many this, that, and the other. We just do it because it's our passion. If you know what I mean, this is like a hobby of ours.
Yeah. Oh, indeed, yeah. Well, it is a hobby, hobby for it's took off. Well, I know it sort of sparked off. There's always been an interest in paranormal since the 19th century, but this is just it really sort of took off in the early 2000s, isn't it? Did the Most Haunted kickstart it with them filming paranormal investigations and taps follow then Ghost Adventures,
something like that.
Yeah. Oh, I can't get enough. I love it.
I love to get more. I love to have more guests on the show.
Oh, indeed, yeah. They just made the show even better. Enhance the show even more. Oh, yeah.
I might get a Derek. I might send him a quest to come on our show.
Would we be able to having they'd be able to hear him like a split screen?
Yeah, pretty much.
Like we did with Paranormal X that time we interviewed them now.
Well, yeah, pretty much. It was good enough for us.
Oh, indeed, yeah. Oh, yes. Like I said, this thing started, and these TV programs, do they increase the interest even more of their shows? They must have had some kind of effects in the early 2000s.
True.
And like I said, Ghost Adventures and Most Haunted is still going strong, whereas Taps is, I think, is no longer. He's the last no more. Sorry to say. Yeah. Never mind.
Yeah.
Good night. And I've always been fascinated with paranormal as a kid. Before I went to sleep, I read ghost stories. I used to go to the library, my local library, in the mid-70s, and used to get ghost books out. Just loved it. So
loved it.
Because prior to 2012, my Facebook page was had nothing mentioned the paranormal with it at all. So I just decided there and then, because what am I interested in? Let's up the page you're interested in. Use Facebook as a channel for your interest, like paranormal or whatever. So I decided to see what kind of groups are out there in 2012, and just the whole world opened up to me. That's when, and I discovered also at the same time all these amazing groups on Facebook. I discovered you on YouTube by chance Ghost Adventures in 2012 as well, and Taps and other groups that followed. Other high profile groups. I knew about Most Haunted before that because that was on telly in 2002. But that's what YouTube had, and Facebook opened up for me. That's a good thing. See what's out there and concerning the paranormal field. Hello.
You got all these different groups out here, and like you were saying, they're all interested, like you say, Most Haunted, Ghost Adventure, Taps, this, that, and the other.
Yeah. That's just great. Fabulous what was out there. I think I was a bit more very naive in those days. I thought every video on YouTube or this or that was of a paranormal nature, real ghosts, and most of them were fakes. When they emphasise real on YouTube, real ghost caught on camera with upper caps. Uses it's not. It's just faked. Just deliberately faked. they pass it off as genuine, but it's not. You know. So that sort of made me be more sceptical about what I see and cautious. It's more that I wasn't. I was like, being very naive, thinking everybody was truthful and we're posting videos of a paranormal nature. And a lot of them weren't. It was just forgeries. Yeah. Forgeries passed off as genuine paranormal evidence. Yeah. Not to me, but I've learned that lesson since now. I'm very cautious and sort of, you know,
but
about things about that like that now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey?
Yeah. I say.
I got one watching now. Hello there. Come and join the show if you want.
Come and join the show.
If you think you're around enough.
What?
Come and join. Remember that chant years ago? Come and join our gang. Come and join the gang if you think you're hard enough. That's school days. That's what I was thinking, like, for a joke. Jokingly, of course. Yeah.
Okay.
One like. That one like to the show, and it's me. People leave their opinions at the bottom, can't they, if they want?
Yeah, you can leave any opinions, what you want, or what you want to say. This, that, and the
other. Yeah, we are chatting about anything to do with the paranormal, and feel free to join if you want to. If you want to discuss anything, thank you for watching. That's what's quoting what's underneath there. So, are you seeing any of Chris Holton's latest stuff now? Chris Holton on Amazon. Have you joined Amazon? I can't remember what you did now. I know you're on the Patreon page, but you haven't seen his. But see his stuff, yeah.
Yeah, I have actually. I think he's got yeah.
Our good friend Chris Holton, smashing, great man.
On Amazon, he's got quite a good few releases.
Yeah.
On his latest videos, yeah. Please check.
Yeah, I'm missing a lot. I must subscribe to Amazon and get access to his latest videos. I'm missing a lot. A shame that a bit. Well, I don't blame him for his own reasons. Like, you explained his reasons very well why he transferred from YouTube to Amazon as a platform, which was a platform where he would show his videos. And he explained very well why he had to do it. I dare say I don't blame him either. So, and he seems to be thriving, and no people have joined him and flocked over Amazon. Seems to a lot of people have joined over to Amazon and flocked over in droves. Yeah.
True.
So I don't think he's lost his support base there.
Nah.
And he posts. All you do is pay a small fee each month to see his videos. That helps towards his investigations of his equipment, his travel. So, so it's nothing, is it? £5, is it, a month? Absolutely. I think it's £5. Chris is asking for, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much.
Absolutely nothing, is it? So he's not asking for the world. So it's well, great value for money there. Let's have Chris back on our show again. We interviewed him about 2.5 years ago on Country Warrior Paranormal Talk Radio through the Blog Talk app, I believe at the time, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
I think we missed part of the show, didn't get processed. I mean, there's partially, or half of it was missing, wasn't it? I think, if I recall. But still the same. There's a good portion there, very, very, very interesting, just the same. But sadly, I think we had all the show there. I think that's sad to say. I'll check that out again.
Oh yeah, indeed.
I think you missed some of the. So the show was lost, wasn't it? We lost some of the show there. Some of Chris's show we interviewed there 2.5 years ago.
Yeah.
But this is the remainder of what he did. This is the remainder of the show we did with Chris, and I tell you, it's well worth it. Just the same. Absolutely brilliant, fabulous guest. superb. Yes, we'll have him on our show. And we must make a request out for him to come on our show. And he wants to. He's more than welcome. Anyway, he knows that. The invitation, the door is always open for him. It's always open, so he's more than welcome to do so.
True.
And get more guests of his caliber on our show, the better. Yeah.
Yes. Hopefully you can get your webcam sorted so we can do that.
No, it's your webcam that's needed. Is your webcam playing up? Sorry, I can't remember.
Yeah, mine's playing up and yours is playing up.
I might. Oh God, yeah.
Get your one. Get your one sorted, and I'll get my one sorted.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There must be something with the apps for us. There must be something wrong with the app for both cameras to be playing up there, surely.
I would have thought, yeah. Some kind of app.
Could be something to do with the app, unless it's too much coincidence being both webcams. Web cameras. Sorry. There must be too much of this coincidence. So it must be something to do with the app with both webcams not functioning properly. I'm saying, Hello.
We'll wrap this up and then we speak the other way, yeah.
And which way? This kind of way. Hello there. How are you going on? Like Mickey Mouse. Speak that way.
I'll
be joking.
Yeah.
Which way should we speak? Which way? Sorry.
Through Facebook, the normal way we'll normally speak. Okay, ladies.
Through Facebook.
Yeah, it's just.
Yeah, we'll wrap the show up. Thanks for wrap the show up. Thanks for those who contributed and all the listeners out there. Most appreciated. That's good night. Good night. It's good night from Kieran's dog, and it's good night from me. Say good night, Kieran. Say good night, Kieran.
Good night, everyone.
Good night. You're supposed to say. I'm supposed to say to you, say good night, Kieran. You're supposed to say good night, Kieran, as a joke. Anyway, seriously, folks.
Good night.
Good night from him, and it's good night from him. Good night, and God bless. Until next time, take care, everybody, and we'll see you then. Okay, bye.